After years away from the spotlight, a legend rises once more. On July 19, 2025, at the iconic MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao returns to the ring to battle Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight crown. History calls and the Warrior answers.
Let's say and invite everyone to watch pay-per-view and Prime this coming July 19 against Mario Barrios. I hope that if you can come to Vegas and watch the fight, then that's good. And I hope that you're going to watch and buy the pay-per-view. Thank you, guys. God bless.
Don't miss history in the making. This isn't just a fight. It's the return of a legend. Manny Pacquiao, the pride of the Philippines and boxing's only 8-division world champion, is stepping back into the ring one more time. And he's not picking an easy target. He's going head-to-head with the dangerous and powerful Mario Barrios, current WBC welterweight champion. This is more than just a comeback. It's a war between generations, power versus legacy, youth versus greatness.
Not just a celebrity, he's legendary. He's a legend in our sport. And that's where Mauricio Sulaiman is going with the WBCs. Hey, someone of his stature, when they come back, they can get ranked. They don't have to be active. It's Manny Pacquiao. We're going to give him that grace.
I think we're gonna be worried about what happens in that fight because, Barrios may be the easiest of the champions. Maybe that's why Manny decided to come back and give it a try. But even then, Barrios is young. Barrios is a strong guy, that could actually hurt Manny.
Manny Pacquiao is something different. He's a warrior. I say I was like I'm fighting a mini Genghis Khan. That's what I was thinking when I was fighting because there's not guys like him. He's gonna fight. He's a warrior. I don't think he has that mentality like you said, champ. But that is also what makes him so dangerous.
Now, let's go back 24 years ago. A hungry young fighter from the Philippines shocked the world.
Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao!
A late replacement, unknown, unproven. But when Manny Pacquiao stepped into the ring against the undefeated champion Lehlo Ledwaba, history was written in blood and thunder. He didn't just win, he announced his arrival to the world.
Ledwaba from South Africa, Pacquiao from the Philippines. Ledwaba, a veteran of the sport now at age 29. They're equal in height at 5'5". Ledwaba with the longer reach, and he'll try to use it to establish the tempo with his excellent left jab. So it's the southpaw Pacquiao against the conventional fighter Ledwaba. And remember, whenever you have this situation, part of the competitive imperative is to get your front foot out.
It happened when we train here in Wildcard. There's a promoter that asking for a fighter, because there's a fight of Lehlo Ledwaba, the champion of 122 pounds, and he's fighting for the #1 from Thailand. But the #1 contender got injured 2 weeks before the fight. He got cut in his eyebrow, so during sparring. So they called the #2 contender, and the #2 he's not prepared.
He's not prepared.
Yeah, he's not prepared, and he cannot make the weight because 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
2 weeks notice. And they asked me because I'm a world ranking also. That time they asked me that, are you going to fight 2 weeks from now?
Were you nervous?
No. And then I told my manager, yes, this is our break. This is a break that we have a chance to fight a world title fight.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao has landed the harder shots in round 1, and now he dominates the last minute of the round with a full-scale attack against Ledwaba. Freddie Roach said to me yesterday, hey, look, we have great respect for Ledwaba, and we know he's a great boxer. Including 22 out of 48 power shots against Ledwaba's 9 of 28. So we watched Ledwaba get off to a great start down in South Africa. Here he gets off to an uncertain start against Pacquiao's hard punches in round 1. And here comes the Filipino fighter again.
But I already a world champion when we came here.
Yeah.
And I flyweight division.
That's
112.
That fight was meant for you. It was meant for you to be there and to be ready for it. And so you became a pro boxer at just the age of 16. So how were you able to get to start your professional career so early on?
You know, it's a funny thing because I start my amateur boxing when I was 12 years old, and then I'm applying for a Philippine team to be part of the Philippine team to going to Olympics.
Yeah.
But they didn't get me because you know, a lot of politics
They missed out.
Yeah, a lot of politics in terms of getting the fighter, the team to you know, to create a team.
Yeah.
I even the one that they get to the team, the one that I beat in the fight.
He
In
was
amateur.
he was in the Olympics?
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, so you got to fight him regardless.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just God had a different journey for you.
We fought each other, like, you know, I beat him, and then when the times that the Philippines making a team for Olympics, didn't get me. The one that I beat, he's the one that they get to
That they
Olympics.
chose? They took your spot?
Yeah. And then it's kind of like I'm disappointed because I was 16 years old back then. And then that's the time that I decided to tell my coach. We call him Mangambo. Mangambo, I think I have no lucky here for in amateur. I have to decide to turn pro. And he said, turn pro, professional, like you're 16 years old. Like, yeah, no problem. I can fight.
What a fight. They're trading vicious body shots at short range.
Ledwaba has not landed that left hook. Once he throws that, if he's able to throw it, you can see a different fight. A left hook to the body.
Well, he's going to get a chance, too, because Pacquiao is squaring up. Sequence after sequence. Later on, Pacquiao landed 43 of 86 power shots by CompuBox numbers in that round. 46 of 104 punches overall. Ledwaba 23 of 43, including, as George Foreman pointed out, the big right-hand body shot that momentarily stopped Pacquiao's
And he called me kid. Kid is the minimum age is 18 years old, and you're 16 years old. You're just turning 16 years old. I told him, okay, no, it's okay. We will tell them that I'm 18 years old.
Did it check IDs or anything like that?
No, when we apply license to the game investment board, like they ask my birth certificate. That time then there's no fax, there's no email like that. So back then there's no email. So I told them that, oh, because I already have a scheduled fight, so maybe the birth certificate just follow. I will get from the province because I applying to Manila to my province is like 1.5 hours flight.
Okay.
So, but back then there's no flight, like always ship.
Yeah.
You ride the
Wait,
ship.
you don't take a boat?
Yeah, boat. That's gonna be 3 to 4
Green's
days.
got a big job in front of him. The nose is pouring blood.
You gotta understand, you lose a lot of blood like that. You've been a fighter of your life. You need that strength.
That's exactly what you're saying. I think you're entirely on target, George. You need every ounce of fluid you can get in an experience like this.
No.
We'll find out in a minute. Straight left hand, he said, followed by the left hook. Let's see.
You gotta throw a
The
lot.
GAB told me that, okay, I'll give you license. I will approve your license now. I'll give you license, but you need to bring your birth certificate after the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
After the fight. That's awesome.
And then when that fight happened, it's like the GAB, like the people in the GAB, game amusement board. They say, like my style, like I beat my opponent like one-sided, like a lot of punches. I'm so young, like in the ring. And after the fight, he told me, "Kid, you're so good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you're good like that. You're good. You can fight." Yeah. And then they forgot his birth certificate. Then.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
They're watching now. They're like, I knew it. I knew he lied to me. But his calves look like adults. I don't know.
So that was 1995.
Yeah.
And then after 3 years, 1998, I became a world champion.
Let's go.
After 3 years.
That's
3
incredible.
years.
So 19?
uh,
3 years, 19 years old?
yeah, before turning 19.
Wow.
Before my
So like
birthday.
around 18.
Yeah, before my birthday.
Wow.
That's a good birthday gift.
Can you imagine before my birthday?
Now you show the birth certificate when you hold the championship thing.
They didn't ask me anymore.
This video is
Go against him.
Learns.
Gotta do it.
Guy from the Philippines, guy from South Africa, giving us a hell of a fight.
Delgado now hastily stepping back to number 2 to allow Freddie Roach to take over because they think Roach can take him to another level.
Ledwaba, which of course originated with Roberto Duran, but Pacquiao is the one who seems to have the rocks in his gloves.
They told him, just keep throwing punches, make him move out of your way.
Pacquiao got away with a low blow. Joe Cortez was blocked from seeing it. Freddie Roach also told his fighter, don't follow Ledwaba around, cut off the ring instead.
Go on attack at some point or another. The guy's going to try to cover up or something. Just stay with it. Then you make him respect you, and then you can get your left jab and all those things working.
Pacquiao's grinning in there because it's been fun for him to pepper Ledwaba with power punches over and over.
Yeah, he's caught this guy Ledwaba by surprise, and that's all there is to it.
And in response to Pacquiao's low...
Ledwaba's trying to use his jab, but he's got to make Pacquiao lower his head just a little bit. Jab him to the body 3 or 4 times, and then come up.
Ledwaba getting a little bit more adept at ducking and slipping away from Pacquiao's power shot.
That's what Pacquiao's got to do. Keep throwing the shots, Pacquiao. Keep the punching on. You can't allow this guy to get his balance going, get back on you.
It's fun to watch. Boom! Having again interpreting Sutu over in Ledwaba's corner.
He's been caught by surprise. He's a good fighter. He had no idea.
Pacquiao may take care of it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How you feel? You're gonna continue?
When have you ever seen a fighter say, I'm not okay?
There's a weariness and almost a resignation in the eyes of Ledwaba.
Yeah, and Joe Cortez.
It was in that fight against Lehlo Ledwaba where Manny Pacquiao first tasted world championship gold. He walked in as a replacement and walked out as the new IBF champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 59 seconds of round number 6, referee Joe Cortez, following the second knockdown, waves off the count and calls a halt to the bout. The winner by knockout victory, and now a 2-time world champion. He is now the reigning IBF Super Bantamweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
You know, I said before this fight, guys, that
From the night he stunned the world by taking Ledwaba's crown, to this moment where he steps into the ring once again, Manny Pacquiao's story isn't just about titles. It's about heart, legacy, and the unbreakable spirit of a warrior. On July 19th, witness the final chapter. One more fight, one more roar. The legend returns.